Bon Iver's Forever Forever goes easily one of the best albums in the mid to late 2000s. From its beautiful, haunting, and unique sound, it's persisted as a modern classic. Forever Forever Go is the debut album by the American band Bon Iver. Released in July of 2007, Forever Forever Go changed the American folk genre. He recorded his debut album from his father's hunting cabin. He left to escape adulthood and deal with heartbreak. And 3 months later, he emerged with an album's worth of music. Justin Vernon's story began with complications. He got pneumonia and mono that then led to a liver infection, unemployment, disbanding his band, and breaking up with his then-girlfriend. Vernon's life was spiraling out of control, throwing him into a depression. The cabin became his place to escape, live free, and focus on his music.
I remember there was a night, it was dark and cold, and it'd been at least a week since I'd seen anyone. Sort of choir sound was sort of getting in my head, and so I sat down and started and finished this whole choral piece that ended up being the introduction for Lump Sum. Yeah.
When arriving, his plan wasn't to produce an album's worth of music, but soon it became part of his process to heal. Vernon used an old 60s guitar he got off of eBay and played it on almost every song on the album.
And it's like a 60s Sears catalog guitar. I played it and it was just like, that's amazing. And from there, almost every song on the record was made with it.
His recording equipment was limited to a Mac computer with Pro Tools and a single microphone. Vernon used several different vocal effects, which later became Bon Iver's key sound. The songs Justin produced while at his stay were unlike any of his previous work. They were a way for him to process his feelings and get past his heartbreak.
And now all your love is wasted, and then who the hell was I?
It's also about the changing environment. The title track, For Emma, touches on reaching out for support during rough patches. By the end of winter in 2007, Vernon left his father's cabin with 9 songs. At first, Vernon thought this was just a start with demos and he'd eventually re-record and publish. However, the music he made impressed his friends and family, so he released it in its current state. It quickly grew to fame. It was re-released under the music label Jaguar a year later. More recent, it was featured on Grey's Anatomy and many other series. Forever Forever Go popularized alternative folk and brought us artists we know today like the Lumineers. Many people wished to move into isolation for 3 months. Vernon achieved that as well as birthed the masterpiece.